Beautiful Sunday morning. Get a couple little things done on the new CRV project. First thing I'm going to do is replace all of this. I got an NRG hub adapter that I'm hoping is going to be way more solid feeling than this. I got a new Sparco wheel. This is the same wheel I run in my right-hand drive Prelude with the quick detach. So let's get this all mounted up and installed. Forget the size of that, but let me go get my, I think it's a 14mm in my impact gun. Got the car started up to get this wheel lined up straight. The tires were a little turned, so now they're good. I gotta find a puller, little hub puller, see if I can get this off. See if this weird setup works. It did. All right, that is definitely one there. Way better. I gotta work. Hear that? Something's. Yeah, it's just hitting on this plastic housing. So way better. Way more solid. I don't feel like it's gonna come off if I'm flying down the road. So, and did I just get the ding? Thought I got the ding. Thought I had the ding, but easy install. Allen bolts, 14 millimeter, little impact, nothing difficult about that, and way better look than that. So stoked on that. Let's see what else comes today or this week, and I'll keep adding it to this video. Got some Hornblasters stuff in. It's kind of a two-part. Real quick unboxing. I'll show you what I ordered. They always are really good about sending stickers, which is great, whether you need them or not. Alright, empty box. So I ordered 2 horns. Psycho Blasters V2. I have one of these on the Del Sol. And then I ordered a Sniper. I had one of these on my 78 Civic. Both great horns. I'm just not sure which one is going to fit well on the CRV, and I need one for the GMC pickup truck, so whichever one doesn't fit, I'm using the other one. I also ordered their wiring kit just because I really like their wiring kits. They're really easy to use and well put together, and so yeah, nothing crazy. Horns I've used before, horns I trust, horns I like. The wiring kit makes it really easy to put together, and the price point is pretty killer. So we'll get these busted out, mainly the horns, and see which one I think fits in the CRV best. I think either are going to fit in the GMC. There's a lot of room there. So I've got some new kicker 6x6.5s to replace. Like I said, that one, the cone's broken off, so I'm gonna pop this one out. Got some cleaner to wipe it all down, and yeah, might have to do, I brought wiring just in case I replace what they've already done with those, but I gotta look back at them and see. So time lapse. That's just the back speakers. That's gonna work. I had to jump it to get it started, so I gotta find out what the fuck I left on that's gonna make it die. Alright, that turns those on, so those are off. I'm hitting these switches, trying to see. There was an underglow kit. Let me double check. Is that on now? Yeah, that's on now, so let me make sure that's off. So those are both off. Horn button is fucked. Because I think this is not where it's supposed to be. That's janky as fuck. I think that's the horn button, which would explain a lot. Let's see if that fixes the horn. That's coming off soon anyway. That's terrible. I'm taking that off soon when I do the horn next. So other things I never checked. That's tight. This is as loose as can be. I'm gonna have to fix that, put a shim in it, something, make that tighter. But tomorrow, tonight projects. I gotta get to work. Now I gotta clean all this up. I have some speaker covers, factory covers on order. I'm gonna save these just in case I don't like them for some reason. The kicker covers. I'm gonna chuck these old speakers. I always save hardware just because you never know. I assume that squeaking is a belt. Need to fix that. Bye bye shitty speakers. So that's the rear speaker. Still researching, trying to figure out what I'm going to do for a subwoofer. I took my HS10 out of the Del Sol, tried to slide it under the seat. Doesn't really fit. Hits the cable that you swap the two with, so not going to do that yet. But I don't want to put a big box back here, even though there's room, because then if I want to fold the seats down and fit a ton of shit in here, I can't. So still trying to figure out what to do. I'll probably end up finding a box that'll fit under the table, since the spare is going to go back on the back. But I ordered a spare tire mount, and I'll show you the spare I'm going to use when I get the mount later this week. Now it's time to start removing this horn that doesn't work. Yeah, let's see how this goes. I'm getting an electric tool. That wasn't even under anything, so I don't like that. There is a fuse in there, but I don't like how many splices and shit there are. So let me see. Let me cut all this out. Get all this out. Get some nippers. Unplugging all this. Game Pro. This is crazy. I'm gonna try to pull these horns out. I tried the single sniper. It's a little too long to kind of fit anywhere. So I think I'm not gonna reinvent the wheel. I'm gonna use the two spots they had there and run those bolts in, and that shouldn't hit the hood when it closes. So get this mounted up. Like I always say, the simplest jobs cause the biggest pain in the ass. There was a nut on the back of that was just a hole, so I had to take all of both windshield wipers off, take all these plastic tabs out, those two, and get back in there and hold that bolt. But this is on there now. It's got a little bounce to it, which is good.
So that's gonna be fun. Rain delay. I was like 3 steps from being done. Got to test it once, it worked. I was doing the finishing wiring, installing the button, and I gotta mount the mini compressor with a rib nut, but bad storm, so we're holding off for now. It's raining a little bit. Had to go back out, pick up all the trash on the driveway. Old horns, old compressors, old wiring. This looks like actually a fog light that they were using as ground effects. So all that's now off, which makes me feel better. I'd rather do the wiring myself. So tomorrow morning, hopefully it'll be dry. We can get back to it. All right, got the button wired up. Got to put the dash back together. Quick test. She works. Let's get this all buttoned up. All right, we're all wrapped up. Drilled a hole there. Got the bolt that holds this. This is going absolutely nowhere. Since the ground was made to go to the battery, I shortened it to fit under here. Relay instructions were super easy. The instructions with the Hornblasters super easy. Just follow them and step by step. And you know, it's a relay. There's a power. There's a fuse. Power goes to that. Air hose goes to the horn. Blue wire. Blue 18 gauge wire goes through the firewall to the horn switch that comes with the kit. You then put it on a 12 volt hot. I stole one that was already being used for one of the lights that I took out, so that wire was already there. I think the battery's dead. I don't think it's going to start, but let's try to start it anyway. Yeah, but battery's dead, but horn switch right there works just fine. It's loud. And battery's dead. Gotta have batteries for it to work. So I have to do something with this damn battery. I don't know why it's dying. I'm hoping it's part of the lights that I took off. But there's the blue wire that comes out of the firewall. I'm gonna zip tie that to a bunch of spots, get that cleaned up and totally out of the way, but it sits out of the way pretty good. Relay sits there. It's mounted to the 10mm bolt there, which I have to tighten up, and that's about it. So what have we done? Steering wheel, got rid of that janky one, threw that away. Horn, this will not pass inspection with the window tint. I have an appointment Monday morning, so I have to peel these off. If the windshield is tinted, I have to peel that off. I can't tell if that's tinted or not, so I gotta check. Brakes should be good. Those looked okay. I don't know about suspension. You know, we'll see. So wish me luck. I'm gonna post this video this weekend or tonight or something, and then drop it off for inspection and then check back in with you guys. So thanks for tuning in. Let me know what you think. B series manual CRV, typical shit I've done to all my cars. The horns, steering wheels, you know, basic fun stuff. Oh, this has cruise control. We gotta see if that works. Don't know what that is. So yeah, once I get it to pass inspection, then I'll do performance parts, but not until it passes inspection. So one thing, somebody took off the spare tire mount. I'm tired of having cars with no spare tire, so I eBayed a green one. I don't care what color it is, the tire should hide most of it. So we're gonna get this mounted up. Never done it. I'm not using instructions. I'm gonna see if I can figure it out. I'm gonna guess it's yeah, there's clips that aren't in there, so I'm gonna start popping those out. There's one. Oop. Lost two of them. That's all right. These are 17 millimeter. I am gonna need an extension. Let me go get an extension. So once you get all the little plastic pieces off, you just gotta line up the four big 17 millimeters, find the spot to tighten them up. Nothing crazy. They ain't going anywhere. Sweet. Let me go show you the wheel I'm putting on. I got a spare from Japan. The spares from Japan are painted yellow. Thought it was a cool touch. Think it's different, looks kind of neat on the back of the car. I don't know why I'm putting these spike lug nuts on here, but I have extras since all the Hondas are 4x100. I think they might look kind of goofy on the back, but do any of my cars not look goofy? Let's just see what it looks like. You might be able to argue that that's possibly dangerous. And yes is the answer, but I like it, so who cares? I think that looks cool. For anybody worried about the spikes and safety, I switched to some anti-theft. I don't want somebody getting all excited because it's a JDM spare that's yellow and trying to steal it. So much plainer look, but anti-theft technically, not that those are hard to pick up. So all I'm still waiting for, I got some shift boots and a shift knob coming from Hybrid Racing. I'm going to change that out, and then that should be all till we get through inspection. So cross your fingers for me. I'm waiting for the FedEx man for the last piece of my current puzzle. I think I'm actually going to go with the Gray Bride fake boot off Amazon. I started to remove my shift boot and console. I don't know how much I have to take off to actually get to this, but we'll see. Okay, there's some screws under there I didn't see. So it looks like 4 bolts to get this off, and then yeah, that's gonna get the boot off, so we're gonna take that off and kind of go from there. I'm just waiting for the FedEx guy to bring me my new shift knob, and I'm gonna lube some of this shit up. You can explore the trash with me. There is paperwork galore in here. Flick slow leak in left rear tire from their date. No date that I can read. It's in Baltimore. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. That's staying in the car. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. I wasn't sure if you were gay or not. However, you're getting my number nonetheless, John. I'm gonna block that number. Hopefully nobody read it. That's awesome. True love. It's still out there. Matches. Because let's start a fire. Trash. Blunt wrapper. A pen. How the fuck does that even get in there? This switch, which is hooked up to nothing. I think that's everything. Let me get a vacuum. Let's go get all this off. All right, you want to fight me? There we go. I have been getting the ding. Sometimes when I go ding. I did get the window tint peeled off the front windows. Pain in the ass. I wish I didn't have to do that, but I have to not have tint on the windshield and or front windows to pass inspection. So we should get through inspection. That's why inspection's so hilarious. I can turn around and get them tinted on the way home from inspection and still get plates and everything. So I don't understand that one, but it is what it is. FedEx man showed up. Hybrid Racing Chicane, I think it's called. I do really like the magnet for if I was to put this there, but I'm being lazy and I'm not gonna Not gonna rock that just yet. So let's just do this for now. I'd have to redo the boot to make it really barely on the which I think is doable, but yeah, see how it's so tight up front? I'd have to re-staple it, make it just barely hook on there. But I really do like this, the shape of the shift now. Very happy with that. So, that's definitely it for now. Depending on how I edit it, you may see the horn after this, but peace, have a good one. Mess with your cars, change shit up, make it fit you.